Thank you for all the gullible Christians we have in Nigeria. Since not realize that our problems are not spiritual. Our problems are rather physical. But we have Yahoo in different sectors. A lot of people think that it's only those young boys who have been rendered jobless who press computer are Yahoo boys. But there is so many Yahoos. Yahoo start from government. Government is the original Yahoo. And we also have Yahoo in police system. We have Yahoo in judicial system. The real Oga Pata of all the Yahoo is churches and mosques. This man! Go straight to the point. I know a lot of you are going to curse yourself because you guys don't have sense. Pastors have stolen your conscience, your mind, your money, and everything. They've made you unemployed. They've made you not have your children in school. They've made your road unmotorable. Just the same thing government are doing, because they become the Uncle Tom. You know, when the white people left us, thinking that we are not dependent, we're not dependent. We don't have our independence. They left us for some criminals who came, you know, as a pastor. Now look at what Redeemed Church, the son did. Very stubborn, very rude and nasty son of his. He went from Lagos to Kaduna State to meet Arrow 5. He took a contract of 8 billion. 8 billion. The contract, he didn't do it, abandoned it. The contract was also reviewed. More money was added to it. He didn't do it. And the EFCC chairman, President Chairman, is from Redeemed Church. Now, the criminal-minded, Redeemed Church son, whatever his name is, very, criminal-minded. This is a man who told us that he had breakfast with Nigeria, with God and Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. I've never heard that before. My question is, did you have tea with him, or did you have a bai, or did you have a wudu and amala with Jesus? You didn't tell us that. The same man again who told us that when he was going to America, it was snowing because he was going to do a crusade. He stopped the snow. This is weather. It's only God that can stop the weather. No man has ever done that before. Because the man has dementia, and most of his followers also have dementia. They have lost their senses. They believe anything this old man will tell them. Even when he tell them to go and die, they will die. The man will tell you to be fasting, shaking your head like motor engine. You will shake your head. And you think that you are going to make heaven with that. You don't even enjoy this life that we are living. That we understand that, yes, in life we're supposed to have water. We're supposed to have food. You know, we're supposed to have infrastructures and all that. We're supposed to work for it because God does not build bridges. This man, keep lying to people. You call him G.O. Now, the son took 8 billion from Kaduna, where you have Amajaris, where you have children who are out of school, where you have one of the highest child birth mortality. You know, where you have uneducated women who are supposed to be educated with this money. And nothing happened. Because he went to court, judiciary in Nigeria that is very corrupt, you know, with the help of his church member in EFCC, in the Inspector Police Office, with all the connection he has, to go and get an injunction. So the money of Kaduna State can just go like that in vain. Now I ask myself question. What shall it profit the son of a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Some of you motherfuckers who hasn't got it right. The white people gave you Christianity. Today, the white people are closing churches and turning those same churches to factory because of their children, so that they can be gainfully employment. But in Nigeria, it's opposite. We are rather closing factories that our children will work and turn them into churches. Nigeria is the only country you have a capacity of 100,000 people sitting in the church, but Nigeria doesn't have a capacity where you have 1,000 people working in the factory. What an abysmal failure. How do we get here? How is it going to change? I have said that we are alien to democracy. We need something very drastic, so that if this is in China and the son of a general overseer of Oyedipo, who owned the Redeemed Church, he will be executed publicly in the marketplace, or they will ask Oyedipo to pay for the bullet to execute his son. This is what is obtainable in China. I am not lying. The law should not be meant to criminalize the poor like us only. The law should also be applicable to the rich. What does Oyedipo children want in life? Why is he still stealing? Because he paid the father 10% of the 8 billion, which was...
Okay, my wonderful people, viewers, and subscribers. Okay, watch the video now. You watch that video very well, eh? You hear everything that has been said on that video. And I'm very sure, even I may talk this one now, a lot of people will attack me. This one now is Yoruba to Yoruba. If an Igbo man talk this kind of thing now to another Igbo man who is doing this kind of thing that this guy is accusing his own brother, what you will hear from our own Igbo brothers will say, why are we always attacking our own? That others are covering their own. If you look at this guy very well, I'm very sure that this guy does not look like anybody from the southeast. He does not look like anybody from the southwest. He's a pure Yoruba man talking to Yoruba about their misconduct and misdeeds in the name of Christianity. I am not here to drag Christianity, my brother. You can worship anything you want to worship. I am not here to drag any pastor. But why I'm bringing this thing is to also to lecture my Igbo people. If you name koma, kono name koma. If you name kojo, kono name kojo. Not minding whose ox is God. Only truth can set us free from this quagmire we find ourselves today. When you talk anything about man of God, what they will tell you either from the comment section or you have a facial interaction with some people who claim to be Christians. What they will tell you is that allow God to judge. As if the God who created the so-called pastors are different from the God who created the so-called politicians. But then will be pastors will also, in one way or the other, be judging the politicians. Knowing fully well that anything that got to do with whether you are a DBL, whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, and you are a politician, these four things work together. They are all the same. They are all scammers. They are all fraudsters. They are all cheaters of the needy. What they do is to rob Peter and give to Paul, and he will praise them. This video that you fought free to watch now, the same thing that also brought me to this video you're about to watch. Watch this video, they will come back and then read or rather dissect the reactions that come from this video after you watch this video. It's a two different video. One is beginning and one is the middle. Then at the end is we are going to dissect the comment section, or rather dissect people's reaction over the first video. I'll be right back. Just hold on to your faith. Share this video. I'm not dragging anybody. Please do not come to my comment section and say I should leave God alone or whatever. Not me talk am, na person talk am. I bring them to you. I'm just a messenger to those who want to learn. Because all this media of 18 is just like a school where we bring a kind of lectures that we feel is okay for some people to hear. Even if you don't want to hear, nobody is by forcing you to hear. Please do not come and I don't want to have any backlash, because they will leave the message and attack the messenger. That's exactly what will happen in this video. Just if you are watching me and you are reading my comments, go to the comment section. You will see that I will have attack. They will even leave the Yoruba man that talk that in and then attack Okute. I know my people very well, but there's no problem. There's no problem, eh? All we are doing is just to sanitize the society. And what there's nothing more, nothing less. Just watch this video. I'll be right back.
Just use 5 load of bread.
Igbo glamour.
Use take feed 5,000 people. He no collect shush from any of them. Free. Now, somebody where the miracle no consign for this Nigeria. Say in get the bread.
Jesus.
And he want to sell the bread.
Because Jesus gave this bread to his disciples and they ate it. They will never ever hungry.
You don't sell cement where then take build house for heaven.
When I give you this cement, one, I will tell you what to do. You will reign and rule like Jeremiah would have way.
This pastor is your lady in Bermuda Triangle.
Sell spiritual sand. Waiting remain now. Now head the pan and shovel.
Run,
make your tools complete.
Just like I said before you finish watch that video now, what do you see? So if I judge this one now, the one I just finished watching now, the one that is selling bread of life, sand of life, cement of life, all in the name of Christianity. If I say that, if I speak anything against this man now, all his internet bulldogs will don't turn against me. They will even look for my head. They will even call me Antichrist. They will even tell you not to judge. Allow God who called them to judge. Were you there when God called him? You are not there. So whatever they tell you is what you believe. If you want to argue with them, the only thing you get is abuses. Antichrist, you don't know anything, you don't know things of the spirit. While we are in the human world, and then you want me to be in spirit, you have to wait for me to die before I understand the things of the spirit. Because somebody cannot be in the land of the living and be telling me that I need to be in spirit to understand the things of the spirit. Well, that's by the way. A lot of reactions have thrown this video, all the whole video. But I'm going to read the reactions from the first video about Adeboye and his son. I said it, as I said earlier, I'm not here to drag anybody. I'm only a messenger, a mouthpiece that brings to you the news. I know not everybody will like this message, and this message might not go down well with a lot of people. Some people will come and tell me now that I'm insulting elders, because that is exactly how they will use emotional blackmail to drive you out from the main issue. Leave the messenger, please tackle the message of whether this guy talk. Whether not to him talk, I been allowing him talk. Let us take reactions. TK said Adeboye slender. I don't know what that means with a question mark. So maybe he's asking you people. Prodigal Ed said the main sign you see in people who support this notion is that they feel inadequate and unaccomplished, and they feel they need to blame somebody. Think of your life. After you insult me, you can DM me if you need help too. Voila. Voila. And they will still be looking for government to do even what they can do for their own self. This same man they are calling out now, don't drink tea with the Almighty God. Yet he couldn't use that opportunity to tell God that he drank tea with him. That his own brother is killing people every day. 3 military men we are shot at execution style, close range in Bronu by Ishwap. They executed them. It is over going to 100 hours. The last time I checked it was 72 hours. It is going to 100 hours now. The so-called president of the nation cannot say anything. Yet we have a pastor who keep on drinking tea with God, who can tell God that snow that is about to happen, you can shift it to another area. And yet, he cannot call his own brother to act, to order, to better the lives of the people. Look at what is happening. In Lagos State, Ikoyi precisely, where they are sharing 1,000 naira. If you see the stampede, tomorrow night you will hear that millions of people die because of that nonsense. That is exactly where they want you to be. We have an elder and also a general overseer who called for 1 million march under Goodluck Jonathan. As still a pastor, not that he never become a pastor. He is the general overseer of 2012-2013 till today. Yet, this same person could not call for even a 100,000 march to protest against Tinubu, but he called 1 million march for all his members. If you organize a protest now, he will be the first to tell his members not to even dare to go come outside that day. Let all of them remain inside. What about the other one? His junior colleagues, the partner in crime, the one that have a winner chapel. They are all the same. When you talk now, you will see people that will attack you. Growing up as a child, as a Christian, we are meant to understand that the people who are fomenting trouble, who always kill for their gods, are the Muslims. But at this my old age now, I get to understand that the Christians are even more worse than the Muslims. Say any single thing against any pastor online, my brother, people will even ask you for your address. They will come to your house and behead you. But they have sold the narrative to us that Muslims are the extremists who kill all in the name of blasphemy. It sounds funny, right? To me, it does not sound funny. A message. I'm not here to drag anybody. I'm not here to drag anybody. But to bring out the message. I'm only a messenger giving you a message. If you like the message, you can take it and throw away the messenger. If you don't like the message, you can throw away the message and accept the messenger. As simple as that. Two things. One must make. That is the English manufactured by me. Let us continue the reactions. Son of Man said, you clearly exonerated the mosques and emphasized churches. You see, when a Christian is talking, they will tell a Christian to talk about what is happening in Muslim kingdom. How possible is that? You talk on what you know. Because when I speak this now, somebody will also come and tell me why I'm not talking about the Muslims. How am I supposed to know what is happening in the Muslims when I'm not a Muslim? When I have never for once become a Muslim? There's probably some of their activists who are talking about this. Maybe in their language. But you won't understand them. Look at what the excuse this guy is doing. Not even minding the message. Now to tell you why are you calling Christians? Why are you exonerating the Muslims? Last, all of us get all right for this world. We find ourselves. Especially in this Africa. Mavu Mai said first corrections. Now Deboe, not Oyedebo. Secondly, now God will punish who they mute the audio. Make we for no hear well. Now the woman will get the video because this video now woman make them before this guy come react. Mwachi Udesi said very sad. Gods of Grace said they become the Uncle Tom through Tom. Eyes don't open no churches and mosques for Africa. Nah, Paya. I don't know what Paya means. Kingsley Andy said this Tinubu matter go bring out so many people's leg out for public. Laugh out loud. Wow. Pee-wee said God will protect you. Mio Neo so puju by Mbao. I'm not gonna be reading this one. The untimable said para done the full ground. Gidigba. Lies for the country. Aura for aura is the new she. Nobody, they send anybody papa again. It must get to a point when everybody will say the enough is enough. That is the point where we are today. If you are still waiting for God of Israel to come and intervene, my brother, you can continue waiting. But for us, we are taking the bull by the horn. By speaking out. Maybe our voice might not be heard. They might not even know us. But at least, posterity will know that a day like this in year, that somebody like this speak concerning the abnormalities that is happening in our society. While a lot of people say this man just said it was in China, he would be publicly executed. Yes, I reserve my comment. I'm waiting for those that will come and tell me that is barbaric. Okay. Data analyst said if he say Adeboye or Yedebo, he no make mistake. They are all synonymous. Because no be leke of I think Oyedebo Abi. One of Oyedebo's son who came out and tell them and be telling the members of the church that they are not running a charity organization, that they should go and farm, they should stop coming to their house to beg for food or money. I think it's Oyedebo's son, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comment section. But I know one GO's son said something like that. By name Leke, I don't know whether that Leke is Fadeboye or Oyedebo. But one of them makes such a comment. JR said, this your page where I discover so. Na real gold. God says, shishi, this should go viral. Hopefully, it is authentic. My dear, it is authentic. It is the public domain. Arise News and all that TV stations, they debate over this matter of 8 billion naira. The papa cannot talk because the son probably paid 10% of the whole loot. Immediately they want to act, they quickly run to court and seek injunction not to prosecute him. And that is the end of the matter. Nobody is talking about that matter again. Nasir El-Rufai is out of office. That matter have died a natural death. Probably, maybe they have settled the security operatives and everybody will come on their back. 8 billion, if you bring 3 billion to make settlement, then pocketed 5 billion. That is prep again. Chicken, huh? Case closed. And the father cannot say anything about this. Yet, a lot of people are still believing, my daddy G.O. Who tell you that your house or your mansions are in heaven, but the son still 8 billion naira to build his own mansion on earth. Sometimes I begin to wonder which heaven that is only the poor that is going. The rich are busy expanding their own heaven on earth, building mansions. Some of them are even building their own heaven underground. Why the other heaven, unimaginable heaven, is then the poor is only people who will go there to heaven. Hey, poverty. Child, God, please save the poor. Please save the poor. Bishop Ikenna said Ronus will not be here because both the thief that stole the Kaduna state money, the government that provided him both the enabling environment and the fund, the general overseer that collected the 10% and begat the thief, and the narrator of the expose are all Yorubas. Hashtag 30 days rant challenge. Continues. Opara Ichocha said, religion is a crime against God's original children. And all the pastors going about in the name of God, of men and men, if the gods are all deceptive, crooked, crafty, greedy, selfish, and diabolic thieves, know this and know peace. Anyway, maybe end it here. More of this. You can as well go to my X. I have shared the message there. You can read as many comments or as many reactions as possible. But let me just leave you to watch this one in peace and also make your own contribution at the comment section. I'll be right back. Okay, Messiano. I love you all.